The Holly King and the Oak King, a pagan children's tale, adapted from the version written by J.C. Artemisia and illustrated by Donnie Chase. Long ago, there was a mountain so tall it scraped the sky, reaching the spirits of the sun, the moon, and the stars. The spirits blessed its forest, allowing it to be both warm and cool, dark and light at once. One night, a rumble climbed through the tall peaks, shivering out into the universe. The echoes from this quake crashed into two nearby stars, knocking them loose from the sky. One of the fallen stars nestled into a patch of holly. The other tumbled onto oak tree roots. Twin gods, the Holly and Oak Kings, were born from this stardust. Oak was playful and spirited, always adventuring with his chirpy robin friend. Oak's energy buzzed through the forest, lighting the sky, lifting the air, and waking the flowers on the eastern mountainside. Holly dwelled on the western slope with his team of 8 white stags. Holly was quieter and more reflective than his brother. He foraged and prepared, preferring stillness and darkness for reverent thought and dreaming. Despite their differences, the brothers loved each other. They prayed daily at a stone table on the mountain's north side, frequently walking together afterward, but most often dueling. The kings lived to battle one another. One afternoon, while walking together, the brothers happened upon a bloom of tiger lilies. Beneath the orange petals, soft white buds shied away. "Moonflowers," said Holly, "look how they hide. The sunlight on this mountainside is too bright." Holly raised his staff toward the sky and magically pulled the leafy forest canopy closed like a curtain. As darkness covered the forest path, the moonflowers yawned open their delicate petals. The Holly King smiled, but his brother wasn't so happy. "Brother," the Oak King bellowed, "the moonflowers are not hiding, they are protected. The tiger lilies cannot thrive in shadows." Oak raised his staff and reopened the forest canopy. Holly aimed his staff once more, but before he could cast his power at the treetops, Oak swung his staff to meet Holly's. Crack! The kings battled, but before either could claim victory, the ground began to rumble, a deep, echoing quake like the one that had borne them from the skies. The kings hurried back down the forest path to find the great stone table cracked in half. Beneath it, a fault line zigzagged down the mountain face, leading the brothers to the base of their mountain. "This is the land of humans," Holly assessed. "We are not of this world." Oak replied, "Something is wrong with our Earth Mother. I can feel it." "I feel it too," said Holly, "but our forms may frighten the humans, for they are mortal and we are of the stars." He stamped his staff on the ground. Glittering smoke swirled, transforming him into a white stag. Oak, too, struck the ground with his staff, transforming into a robin. And in these forms, the kings journeyed off their mountain. In the human world, the kings observed a land that could not alter its climate, as their magical mountain could. Humans everywhere scrambled to sow and harvest crops under unpredictable weather. The Oak King robin flew over farmlands that had flooded after too much rain. The Holly King stag wandered in forests behind houses, listening to weary parents singing wishes and lullaby promises to their children. The kings returned to their mountain and prayed. The spirits echoed in response. "What do humans need to thrive and to care for the earth?" Oak answered first. "They require more sunlight to dry the land and return to work." Holly disagreed. "These people are tired. They need darkness and rest to heal." The kings argued more feverishly than ever, with empathy and compassion for their earthly siblings. They drew their staffs, ready to duel and trust the victor to the universe. In the end, Holly struck the final blow, thwarting his brother so keenly that Oak was cast far into the distant stars. For 1 whole year, the Holly King navigated low, even paths for the sun. In the human world, days were short and cool, and nights were long and quiet. Though the weather was cold, the atmosphere was festive and warm. Holly smiled to create such peace. But soon, the plants withered, and people became listless, with little daylight for work and play. When the Oak King returned, the earth had become weak and fragile. "Brother, it is time to end your reign," Oak demanded, drawing his staff. "The earth cannot grow in such darkness." Holly battled to defend his rule, but he was tired from carrying the weight of the sun. Oak quickly gained favor, and with a crushing blow from his glowing staff, he cast his brother far into the stars. Another year turned, this time with the Oak King raising the sun's power high. Slowly the land thawed, and people emerged from their homes, dancing and singing. They lit fires to honor the returned warmth. Oak was happy, and he blessed the land with vibrant colors and lush vegetation. But after some time, the humans wilted, the ground dried, and the crops crumbled. When the Holly King returned, he looked upon the parched earth and cried, "Brother, please hear me. I must insist you let me lay the heavy sun to rest." The brothers dueled through the forest. The Oak King, tired and sore, took a knee in defeat when they reached the great stone table. "You win today," Oak sighed, "but I will return in just a half-year's time to challenge your strength and intentions." Holly helped his brother to his feet. "I will be here," he promised. From that day on, the solstices were marked deeply with battles twice per year on the magical mountain. The Holly King charts the sunlight low to cool the earth, and then his brother returns at Yule, strong and rested to lift the sun high. The kings fight honorably with full resolve each solstice, trusting the strength of their intentions to the universe, and blessing the earth with a balance of light and life.